Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And he's in on goal. Mendes. And it's made its way to him. And they can counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in plenty of space here. That's good play. Hangs in a cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. pretty cagey early on from both sides. Well, that is one way to stop him. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Darwin. And he was quick to react. Saudi Arabia are looking to break at pace. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Uruguay really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Bentancur. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the shot's on here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Uruguay! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Uruguay are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Nandez. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's De Aros. Shapes to shoot! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
De Arrascaeta. That's destined for the flank. And it's Bentancur. Played out to the left flank. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Darwin. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And again! And that's going up front in a hurry. Uruguay heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. No, he's not getting his way this time. Bentancur. And here's Nunez. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Bentancur wins the duel this time. Little pass back. He's having a pop! He's got away with one there. That has been slung wide. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bentancur. This is Jimenez. Araujo. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Uruguay really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Uruguay firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And we are back underway. Darwin has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bentancur. This looks... and he shoots! Oh, extraordinary.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
He's looking wide. Araujo, Nandez, De Arrascaeta on 2 now and looking for 3. Uruguay with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's in a great position here. That looks a decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. De Arrascaeta being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
What? Just about within shooting range. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bentancur. That's De Arrascaeta. Now this could be a chance. Shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That was a given. It always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Uruguay find a position of real strength now. Chance! And he hits the net! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Uruguay are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Bentancur.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for... He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping. This time, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That was good alertness. Looking for the run. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Front-footed pressing going on here. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good ball, good take. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Número 9. Número 21. Número 4.
Uruguay are looking to go forward now.
Número 25. Número 18. Número 13.
He's got away.
Número 5. Se está realizando un cambio.
Ugarte touches it back. He's having a shot! And they've got rid. Is there any... And a chance! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And the number on the board is 3. So that's it. It is all over. Uruguay, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, colour and passion just oozing from this. He's having a hit! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's Totti. Lovely ball and a real... Mbappe! He's scored! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Switzerland are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Zakaria. And it's Xhaka. And here's Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Akanji. João Palhinha. Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's got a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Mbappe. Driving through, tries a shot, and it's there! And he is just ripping it up. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
3-0, and things are... And he's stuck it away! Now it's Mbolo. Neymar to Marquinhos. Robertson. Well, that has not gone well. Rafael Leao getting forward. Rafael Leao played in. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Zakaria. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. And this is Messi. Now this could... Shoots! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There they go, hunting in packs. Almost half an hour in now. Zakaria. No, he's not getting any further than that. Now it's Mbappe. Zakaria. Foot in. And it's Totti. And here's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. He's had a shot! And it's been taken short. Robertson. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Mbappe. He'll try from distance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar plays it short. And it's Robertson. And the finish! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And he's worked it through. Now and the shot! It's hit the upright. And here's Mbappe. And this is... Can he finish? And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Tries to play it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
3 minutes added time.
And Bolo. He's got away. Totti. Now it's Rafael Leao. Messi. Oh, no joy this time. That's the end of the first 45. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Miami really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
So we're underway for the second half. And he has been fouled there. Vargas. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. João Palhinha. He's on it. Decent chance! Oh, good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Mbappe being withdrawn, but not without warm applause.
Listen, by taking him off now, the hat-trick hero gets a lovely ovation from the crowd, and I think the opposition will be just glad to see the back of him.
Number 22.
Akanji. Granit Xhaka. And the shot! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, And it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Yamal. Tries one from range. He's put his foot right through that one.
Miami certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's cut it out, and he's heaved it away. Goes for a shot, and it's in. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 58 minutes is
So we have further activity on the bench here. Rafael Leao taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He has found a way through. Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Trossard. So no flag here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here. Totti. Trossard. Steep. And a chance! And he's stuck it away. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
68 minutes is
Switzerland can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was...
Big chance! Off the post! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neymar. And João Palhinha. And the shot! And a neat finish! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
after 75 minutes.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped...
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He's having a good look here. Shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 79 minutes is...
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a...
And again! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he really got hold of that. Played towards the front line. And that has left him in a heap. Can he stop it going out? João Palhinha. Chance! And there's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, their manager seems to have them...
Yamal! Yildiz goes short. And here's Yildiz. He's in a great position here. Chance for a shot! Yildiz with the short one. Yamal receives... Can he finish? And he hits the net! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Freuler. And it's Xhaka. Now it's Okafor. Now it's Xhaka. Now it's Pulisic. That's a good ball out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's having a shot! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor. It's a promising position. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Miami definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks to Jim, we both wish you a very good evening.
For our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shot, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs.
And the shot! Messi! From another planet!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, that's fabulous. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's neat. And this is real chance! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real
shot at goal! Now it's Rafael Leao. Good ball, good take. And the finish! Yes! Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure.
Decent chance! Neymar! What about that one? About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Rodgers. Mbappe. Pickford clears without hesitation. And here's Messi. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Rodgers. Robertson has given away a free kick. Rodgers. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. It's going to be another throw. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. And he was quick to react. Saka. Marquinhos. And João Palhinha. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. James. And it's Stones. Rice. Now Rodgers. And here's Mbappe. And he's well positioned here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodgers. Saka. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe! Messi is... Messi! Well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a gloriously greedy performance. It's Neymar! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Now it's Neymar. And for the first half, that is that. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So off we go again. Rafael Leao. James. It's Saka. Rodgers. Now it's Rice. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he spark a counter here? Rafael Leao wants to run onto this. And a chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable.
Oh no, this does not look good. And this is Neymar. No way through, so back shoots! Oh, he's hit the bar! He's put his foot right through that one.
Totti really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Anderson. Now, can he find a finish? Big chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And he thumps it clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. He shifted it to the flank. Rodgers. Marquinhos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He can run onto that, and he welcomes it in. Chance! And that's a good finish. And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He is through here. Messi being hunted in packs.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit
The
late
attendance
now.
for this match was 96,026.
Rice. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Totti. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And the shot! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's got away. Now this great chance! And no mistake. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
65 minutes is
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Yamal. Chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 20.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Coming on to replace him
That's
is
going in strongly.
number 10, Bellingham.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Pulisic gets into a good position. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. This looks... Can he finish? Oh, good finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 76 minutes is
So a bit of a revolving door here.
19.
Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Number 23,
Yamal.
Menu.
And he shoots! And one more try! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
The goal
Absolutely
scorer.
no element of fluke
After
either.
79
Makes this even more
minutes is
worrying in some ways.
Number 21, Christian
And he's done it
Pulisic.
again. He's got his second.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's Palmer. Now it's Pulisic. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Palmer. Kane. James. Ambitious ball here. Stones cuts out the pass. And it's Bellingham. Yamal gets on his bike and on the move. That's where it came from. Oh, he's having a shot! Palmer gets it away.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! Rodgers. And it's Palmer. Great vision. Pulisic has it out wide and in space. Shot! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Bellingham. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I do enjoy watching the high-risk, high-reward approach taken by this lad Kerkez, a player who likes engaging and stretching the opposition going forward while doing a lot of intense man-to-man.
Can he finish? He's having a shot! Goal, Hungary! The first significant strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it.
Ferran Torres! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Zabani cuts it out. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, this looks sharp. Shoots! Oh, he's just got under that.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Ødegaard. And it's Guendouzi. Yildiz. And here's Ferran Torres. And the shot! And no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy. A chance for a shot! Well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a good ball out wide. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Nicely spread. Now it's Shalai. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Marquinhos. Cafu. Cafu makes a move down the right. Now Ederson. Ødegaard. And it's Guendouzi. Ederson. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming. And here's the chance to counter. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And it's Yildiz. That is great defending, so alert. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. Yildiz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Marquinhos. Sabani. And here's Ferran Torres. Chance, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And it's been taken short. Very nicely done. And this is Messi. Hungary are looking to go forward now. And here's Messi. Tries one from range. Messi! Genius! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So the lead now is 2.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Ødegaard. Robertson. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Sabani. Opts for safety. And it's Marquinhos. Now Ødegaard. Ederson. Cafu. Now Ederson. Ødegaard. Sabani.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Robertson. And it's Ødegaard. Cafu. Now Ødegaard. Marrero. And it's Marquinhos. To Guendouzi. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
We're on the move again. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Sabani. And it's Guendouzi. Yildiz. Now it's Messi. He's through here. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it up. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So now the difference is 3. Stood up well to him there. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That is good alertness. Orban, now he's off and running. And they can counter here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Quality ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He is through here. Just eases him off the ball.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And this is Messi. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Throw it. Gendouzi. Gets a good foot in there. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's onto this. He's got away. Real chance! Keeper's got his work done.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 13, Edison. Number 8.
And he's quick to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 22, Francesco Totti. Number 20.
No, he's not getting past him there.
Number 2.
Orban, and that's really well manoeuvred. Hungary do have a chance to counter here. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. And it's Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Ferran Torres. That's put paid to the danger. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Szoboszlai. Yildiz. Ferran Torres being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Spread it left. And here's Yildiz. Good ball, good take. And the shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And here's Totti. And now a sudden chance to counter.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he latch on to this? And he's got his range wrong there. It's not an especially good pass, that. Cafu. He has found the way through. Kerkez. Now it's Szoboszlai. Decent chance! And it's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Is number 24.
Hungary may be down, but not out just yet. Guendouzi. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Good chance here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Matteo Guendouzi. Coming on the field. Number 11. Van Dijk. Number 21.
Nice looking ball.
Substitution
Oh, well
in
played,
progress.
well sorted out. Could move up a gear here. And this is Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though,
There will
who
be
was
5
ever
minutes
so
added
determined.
time.
And here's Mbappe. 5 minutes to add. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well timed, excellent interception. Now he's got space here. Yildiz providing an outlet on that flank. He came in hard, very hard. And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's going to be hard to overlook the creative input of this guy, Mohamed Kudus. I'm not sure what his exact role will be, but for me, he's at his best as a central playmaker. Just dropping that little bit deeper, getting on the ball and linking everything up.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And here's Mbappe. And here's Erdegaard. Shoots! Kudus. Ayew. Semenyo. Spread to the right. He's got away. Big chance! There it is! And it's Ghana who go in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, it's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 19.
So, a breakthrough already. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, that was never going to make it.
Williams.
Kudus.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Semenyo. Now it's Williams.
Such good technique.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right, just to keep the...
Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Neymar plays it short. And this is... He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So they have it all to do again. You've got... Takes a shot! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Jiku, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kudus is onto this, and he's managed to get free. And that is well cleared. He's free. It's Ayew! In he goes again. It's a goal! And they get themselves in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Semenyo. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Saka. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marrero. And it's Marquinhos. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And the counter is on. Ayew. The less said about that pass, the better. Cafu. For Messi. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Mbappe! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Miami really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's Partey. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Great ball, and it's Neymar! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Williams. Well, they could break here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Cafu calmly anticipates. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Partey could move up a gear here. That has been
There will be
cut
3
short.
minutes added time.
And it's Neymar. Kudus. Williams. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Could be danger here. Now tries a shot. It's in. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about...
And that is indeed the final act. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And so the action is resumed.
Miami clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Williams! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Robertson. Neymar. And it's Totti. Kudus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saka. Now Zabani. Marquinhos. A probing pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Jiku gets it clear. That'll be a throw. Semenyo is onto it in a flash. Now it's Semenyo, and he's been shifted off it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Saka! And he couldn't finish.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a jarring tackle,
The
but
attendance for this
apparently
match
nothing
was
wrong with it.
80,607.
Now the ball's gone astray. They get a throw in. Ødegaard. Totti. Goes for the shot! Brilliant by Totti! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Ødegaard. Cafu. It's Saka. And it's Ødegaard. And it's Totti. Back where it came from. Ødegaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Abdul Samed. Ødegaard. Now it's Mbappe. That's tidy. Messi! It's anyone's ball now. And he's heaved it away. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter. And he is very good at that type of thing.
Coming on the field is number 25.
He has found the way through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Marquinhos to Messi. Half an hour gone in the second half. Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Miami surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Iñaki Williams. He's found the way through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now this is a potential flashpoint and the referee has his hands full. Oh, great leap! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
One perfect ball, one perfect header.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Substitution.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And here's Trossard. And this is Messi. Real chance!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Yildiz. And it's Neymar. Ghana are looking to break at pace. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through.
Has been indicated.
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's in on goal. And this is IRERI. Yildiz. Trossard. Now it's Messi. Chance here to counter. And that's been won straight back. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Out towards the flank. Bisek has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, I would think he'll add steel to this backline, Peter.
Big chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
After 8 minutes.
Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, he's fizzed it forward. No, he's not getting past him there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Akanji. Turns back here, probably the best option. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Brilliant from Ferran Torres! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that for him is goal number 10. So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Quarter of an hour played. And he's managed to get free. There they go, hunting in packs. And he's picked out the run. He's having a shot! And a neat finish. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nicolucci. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in a great position here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Ederson. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Ferran Torres. He's having a pop! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Cafu. That's a sharp pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nicolucci. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nicolucci has created one goal already. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that has found him in acres of space. Terrific effort! Lofted in. That's a decent clearance. Pulisic proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's a promising position. Well, that's an excellent interception. So what can they make of this? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Ederson. Zielinski.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball. That's a cute ball.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Estupinian. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And he's intervened well there.
That's going in strongly.
Referee has just said play on. Pulisic, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good looking ball. And here's Ferran Torres. This looks promising. Takes the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tries one from range. Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's been shifted off it. And the pass is intercepted. Cafu. And it's Zielinski. Spread to the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's having a hit! Oh, he's just got under that.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Engages and forces him off the ball. Akanji. Estupinian. Now Ederson. Yildiz. And here's Ferran Torres.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bisek is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Ferran Torres. Number 13, Ederson. Coming on the field, number 22, Francesco Totti. Number 9.
He's had it nicked away. Totti. Well read, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gets a good foot in there. And here's Pulisic. That's Yildiz. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's made its way to him.
Parma really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He'll try from distance! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Pulisic. Number 10.
And it's been taken short.
Number 31, coming on the field.
He's
number
going
18,
for goal!
Robert Lewandowski.
Could have won it there and then.
56.
He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
He's really
Number
trying to
3.
take this upon himself to get it won.
That's a good ball out wide. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is one way to stop him. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Opts to play it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
I think we're just about done here. Has a look and place it forward.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. Now there's a fine ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Miami can really think about the precious seconds that took off them.
It's Lewandowski! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
That's that, the end. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got every...
Ferran Torres! Goal, Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Spain break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Throw it. And it's Perez. Grimaldo. It's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz, played out wide, and it's Rodri. Pedri, and here's Yamal, tries one from range. Grimaldo with the short one. Rodri. And now they can spring out of defence. Some front-footed pressing going on here. It's anyone's ball now.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Ferran Torres clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Rodri. And it's Perez. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. He's having a hit!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kubasi. Howson. And it's Pedri. And here's Perez. He's in a decent chance!
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's had it nicked away. Ferran Torres. That ball looks a good one. And he should have made them pay.
Perez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Grimaldo plays it short. Backward it goes. And he shoots! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Good ball, good take. He's found the way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yamal has created one goal already. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Perez. And here's Ferran Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Spain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's on it, can he get away? Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away, in towards the back stick.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
And the shot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And a chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Pedro Porro. Chance for a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting.
And that brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Spain are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. It's a pretty loose pass. And he cuts out the supply. Fabian Ruiz. Forwards and with intent. And they've got a throw. This is a promising build-up. No, it's come to nothing. Perez. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the shot! He's had a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Ferran Torres certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Ferran Torres under intense pressure.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Pedri. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Spain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rodri. And it's Perez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. Perez. Not the most accurate pass. That's destined for the flank. He's being urged to shoot. Yamal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yamal makes a move down the right. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Perez. And here's Pedri. Out towards the flank. And here's Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Now there's a... He's having a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
El dorsal 13, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 2.
Rodri. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be...
Oh, he's been caught napping! He is through here! Nico Williams.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's gone out for a throw-in. Tries to pass it through, so no flag here. Grimaldo clears it away. Space for him to turn and look. Impressive jump! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he's managed to get free. This could be their final throw of the dice. And that could well leave a mark. Ferran Torres does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Yamal. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And we're done. Spain pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.